Colonel!
Welcome back to Cactus Core Plays Zero Escape 999. My name is Kevandre.
My name is Bobby.
Last time we went through the casino with Snake and Seven.
It was fantastic.
We learned more about Seven's backstory, how his good friend Burt Baccarat
plays his hits.
Bacharach. Yeah, he wrote the Russian national anthem, Rah Rah Rasputin, Lover of a Russian Queen, in 1979. Gave it to somebody else to sing.
Yeah, Boney M, I think.
Boney M, yeah. But, Boney is just, you rearrange the letters in Bert, and you get Boney. So, and Boney was the name of the dog in Mother 3, who we named Ace. Boom, full circle. So,
how the fuck is that full circle?
Ace is in this game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see your terrible logic there.
Yeah, it works out.
I see a flaw in your logic, though.
Mm-hmm.
Bert equals Boney?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Because the spelling.
Yeah, you rearrange the letters, you add a couple, you remove a couple. Perfect. There's a B in both of them. You don't even have to do the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the kind of shit I have to deal with, folks. He's not acting this up for the channel. He's like that.
That is how I am. I don't think it be like it is, but it do.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, went to the casino. Now we're back in the large hospital room. And
fantastic.
We met up with everybody else. We found out that the stuff is missing from the bottom again. You all remember from before. We're back on the right path, the center part of the path.
Yes.
So we're just catching up with the gang.
And then I can't do my voice as well anymore because I apparently lost all my talent.
Yes.
But we're going to be going back to Phoenix Wright next week on the other game series, and that should let me go back into it more and find my voices again.
Yes.
So that'll be nice.
And that's what we know.
Well, this isn't good. If the red isn't active, we can't keep going.
What about that big hallway? Maybe there's somewhere in there we might be able to go.
That's not a hallway. That's Bobby's sister.
No, there's nothing there. The five of us had a quick look. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else. Do you mean all those doors are for hospital rooms? No, that's not right. Yes, there are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked. It had one of those solar system mark things on it. It was the Jupiter symbol. That's the one I can't do right now. I just gotta find that, Metal Gear Colonel Jupiter.
Yeah.
No, that was awful. I'm sorry, folks.
No, that's fine. It's just the shoddy quality that we're known for. We gotta stay on brand here, sir.
Yeah, we can't be professional about it.
Well, we're asking what things mean. What's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this. Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship.
Okay.
Okay. Because there's going to be a point where we completely rejoin the main thing and we can skip through.
Got it.
Because we've already done those parts before.
Yes.
So that's what we're going to do. You're gonna see me try to do it a few times, but it's fine. Chances are it's the gigantic. The gigantic. What is this gigantic? And can you show me? The gigantic. Hey, I know that we saw this part. She was sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century. Actually, the Titanic had two sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched. The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, Gigantic was damaged by German mine in the Aegean Sea. She ran aground afterwards, and she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is a man named Lord Gourdane bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking. That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself. Which was impossible, of course. It stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. But the Gigantic wasn't, and seeing as she was identical... So you're saying this Lord Gourdane bought this ship? Duh. At least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
Pipe down. Just pay attention.
Pipe down long.
What? That's it? Well, have you got any proof?
That's a work joke that y'all don't get.
It is a good one.
Yes.
Proof? Proof that this ship is really gigantic.
Well, it's pretty fucking big.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and the hospital ship, so I just figured... Oh, for goodness, don't tell me that's your only reason.
Better than any reason you got, bitch.
Yet, I've got more.
Hmm.
Like? Well, I mean... I don't know. I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it? Sorry about that. And see, last time, Junpei was like, whoa, what the fuck, your memory's not back? But we knew that this time because we were through the other thing with 7 before.
Yes.
So they all kind of, they tend to be very similar, but not exactly the same, until there's one point where it is exactly the same. So, and Bill, it sounded like the clock in the main stairway. 10, 11, 12. 12.
13. What kind of fuck clock is that?
13, 2!
It's midnight. Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
Let's get going. We got to find the missing parts for the raids. What do you mean find? How on earth do you propose we do that? We've looked everywhere in this room, but we haven't found anything. Right. That only leaves one place to look. One. Well, not just one.
What you say?
Wait, don't tell me you mean we want to search... Fuck, I can't talk. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms. Well, you already checked some of them out before you came here, right? We each checked a single room, so 5 rooms in total. Alright then, that's 5 rooms you don't have to search. We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time. There are 48 other rooms. Maybe. This bitch. Alright, so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Yes.
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about in that room with all the beds? Yeah, sounds straightforward enough. I'll shout if I find any of the kimonos we need. Fuck, why can't I fucking talk today? I swear. On Odin's missing eye and his fucking birds. I gotta drink all that bevy. It's hot outside, so in here it is also.
It is pretty hot in here. I hope we can find them within the time limit. If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan. Right.
Then let's do this. There we go.
Fuck me, it's been an hour already. How the recording flies. Alright.
Yes. So now we're skipping.
Yeah. Skippy, skip, skip.
Until we find something that we have to make a choice, or there's different dialogue. It's going to stop us skipping.
Sounds good. That gives me some time to drink some more of this delicious original Coca-Cola.
Yes.
And for some asshole to drop a ladder outside.
TLDR, Snake is missing. We've all seen this before.
Yeah.
Well, man, this looked good.
Okay, so the first class, cabin B deck?
Yeah, this is all basically going to be the same. We're just doing it in a different order.
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
Leave her alone. Maybe we should leave her alone.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Alright. Really need to find Snake for Clover's sake.
Moseying on.
Casino. How about the casino?
Let's go take a look. Just jumping on through this.
Yes, pretty much.
Yeah.
Refuse and leave.
Bye, Felicia.
No, that's alright. Let's go, June. Later, bitch.
Was that okay? You don't think we should have listened to her?
No, I've got a pretty good idea what her proposal would have been. We should be looking for Snake. Well, where should we go next?
Hallway with all the rooms.
Go back downstairs and check the hallway with all the rooms.
No, it's hallway with all them doors.
Oh. Well, it's Ace.
Yeah.
Let Ace handle it. Just
I don't
leave
mind.
it to him.
Where to next?
Well, let's see. We don't want to do any work here, so let's go back to the big hospital room.
Yeah. Okay. Let's fuck off then.
Talk to a Santaman and walk away without saying anything.
Yeah.
I doubt we'd learn anything from them anyway.
Fair enough. Jumpy?
No, nothing. Let's go, June.
Alright.
And that's the end.
Okay.
We probably should have talked to them.
No, fuck him.
Oh my. Yep, she's right.
Yep. Something, sacrifice, democracy, impossible. Okay.
I agree. Last time, we went through the door 7, I believe. It'll tell us, but I'm pretty sure that we went through door 7 last time. So that leaves us with 3 and 8.
Okay. Which one did Snake die behind?
3.
Then I want to go 3.
Alright.
Figure out what the fuck is up with that asshole.
I am fine with going through 3. But yes, Ace is quote-unquote sacrificing himself. He took the Soparil Beta to put himself to sleep. So we're going to go through door 3. I want to go through door number 3.
Okay. No. You can't.
Huh? Why?
Because it's impossible, you dipshit. If we split ourselves into 3 and 3, then we give up going through door 3.
Why?
The bracelet numbers for the 6 of us are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 2 combinations that can go through door 3 with 3 people. 3, 4, 5, or 6, 7, 8. That's it. Of course, 2 teams can't go through the same door. Well, I mean, they could.
I see. That means one team would be left behind.
Yeah, that's right.
That doesn't happen if we go through door 7 or 8.
No, they're fine. We've got 3 options. Option A. Have 3, 5, and 8 go through door 7. And 4, 6, 7 go through door 8. Option B. 4, 5, and 7 go through 7. And 3, 6, 8 go through 8.
And that's what we did last time.
Option C. 3, 6, and 7 go through 7. And 4, 5, and 8 get 8. Those are the only 3 options. That's it. At least, if we want to get all 6 of us out of here.
Wait. But that means 5 and 6 can never be on the same team. If we want all 6 of us to go through a door, then June and I can't go through the same one.
Have you mulled it over enough, or do you need more time? Anyway, that's the deal, so think it over. You got 2 choices. 7 or 8. Not 3. You can't choose 3. If you choose 3, you're going to be leaving 3 people behind to die.
I'm fine with that.
So what are you going to do? 7 or 8? Time to choose.
After thinking it over, his conclusion was...
Yeah.
through door 3. Sorry, Santa, but I still want to go through door 3.
What? That's nuts! You gotta be crazy. Why the hell are you so obsessed with that door?
I'm just curious about door 3, that's all.
That doesn't explain shit, and you know it.
That, in general, is Bobby just in a screenshot.
Yeah.
I've got a reason. I'd be happy to explain it to you if you'll just come with me. I'm curious about the red. 7, would you mind authenticating for me? What? Please, just do it. Happy? Duh, thanks. The number 7 has been entered into the red. Next is June. Please touch the red just like 7 did.
Jumpy, what are you trying to figure out?
Yep, I think I might have found another way out. What?
What?
Really? Now, please, June.
Okay.
Alright, the only people who haven't authenticated now are Santa, Clover, and Lotus. So, what's your point? You don't get it? Think about it. What's the sum of your number and Clover's? 12. And what's the digital root of that? 3. Which is Santa's number. By the way, Lotus, what's the number that's currently in the red? 7 plus 6 plus 5 equals 18. That would be 9, right? Yes. And what will the digital root be if you add 3 to that? 3. The door's number. There you go.
Hey, Wait a minute. What the hell are you up to?
Not up to anything. I'm just waiting.
Waiting for what?
I'm waiting for the balance to shift. Santa or Lotus and Clover. Once one of you moves, the others won't have a choice.
Oh, you prick.
So I'm waiting.
You son of a bitch! You tricked us! Then all that stuff you were going on about is all bullshit.
Bullshit? I don't think so. Didn't I tell you I'd figured another way out of here? This is it.
Why the hell would you do something like this? Jumpy, you did this just so you could go through the same door as June? That's it?
So who's it gonna be? Santa or Lotus and Clover?
Shit.
Let's go, Clover.
Huh? Eek. Fuck.
No, wait.
This is insane. This isn't right.
Yes, well, you may be right. I may be crazy, but I just might be the lunatic you're looking for. But go. No.
What? You son of a bitch, Junpei. This isn't fair. Do you realize what you just did? You leave them out there, and they can't.
Shut it. That's enough. We got to find the dead or none of this is gonna matter. We got less than a minute left. No time for screwing around. Get moving.
Damn it! You and I are not done yet, bastard. Where? Where the hell is it?
Over there. It's got to be behind the door. Damn, it's pitch dark inside. I can't see a damn thing. No, wait. I found it. The dead's right over here. What? What? The floor's slippery. Hey, what the hell are you doing? There's something. Get over here. Quick, get to the dead. There it is.
It's amazing that you can pant in Russian.
Yeah. I agree. It stopped. It stopped.
That's a crazy Russian laugh, all right. I mean, having heard many in my day.
I don't think I'll ever get used to doing this.
What the? What the hell is this smell? This is vile. I'm gonna puke.
You're right. This is. Let's get the lights on first. There's a switch over here. No, it's up there.
Yeah, it's on the desk. We play it all the time. Not yet sponsored by Nintendo, and probably never will be.
Yeah,
We use language.
You probably shouldn't sponsor us.
Yeah, I wouldn't sponsor us.
Okay, guys, I'm flipping it on.
Ah!
I enjoyed that. What?
Hey!
This is... looks like an explosion. Just like the Ninth Man. The detonator in his bracelet set off a bomb in his gut. Oh god, the bone is coming out of his left arm.
It's definitely an open fracture.
Thanks, Santa.
Yeah, wise words.
The face is the worst.
Yeah, you can't even tell who it is.
But the clothes are...
Is that Snake?
Oh my god. Why did this happen?
No!
She screamed.
No! No! No!
Stop! Calm down. Hey.
Please, get me out of here! You have to let me out of here! Why are you doing these horrible things to us? What do we do to deserve this?
June.
Get me out of here! Please! Please just let me out!
June. Calm down.
Everything's gonna be alright. Smack!
Yeah. Doctor, you're needed on the bridge. Alright.
That would be great. Just insert the airplane skit right here.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. No! Get off of me! Let me go! Let me go!
Please, calm down.
Calm your face. I'm taking it. I think that was a better comeback than...
We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be alright, June. It's gonna be okay, Connie. I'll be here with you, okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
You feel better?
Yes, but I'd like to stay here. For a little while, at least. Jumpy's body is so warm.
Only for you, baby. Can't get it up with any other girl.
Is that a...
Thank God I found you again.
Is that a bracelet in your pocket? Are you happy to see me?
You better get to it.
And I'm guessing this is the way that we would have to go to figure out what's inside that coffin in the other route, because inside the coffin is actually Snake.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, that's my guess.
Alright. Well, it's a fine guess, I suppose.
Yes.
Alright, let's see if anything happens when I turn you. Nope, nothing. Not even a drop. Is the pipe clogged? Those letters written in blood. LLR. Do you think that might have some sort of dying message from Snake? No, that's impossible. You saw the body. You ain't doing anything after something like that happens to you. Then this... The way the blood's dried tells you it's real old. Whoever's blood this is, it ain't Snake's. Then you're saying this blood was put here a long time ago? Duh. Old message written in blood. It says LLR. That's where we came in. I guess it's not locked, but there ain't really any point. All that's out there is the numbered door. We can't go back through the numbered door even if we wanted to.
Toilet paper!
Hey, a rare commodity these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has markings on it. Huh. It's toilet paper with some kind of red symbols on it.
You think maybe that's a Skytail cipher? I assume?
Sure. Skytail cipher? The hell is that? You crazy Russian fuck.
You wrap a piece of paper around a stick, then write several sentences on it so the whole paper is filled up. Then you unwrap the paper and you can't tell what the original message was, duh? That's how it works, more or less. The doggo on the ship, he barks. Don't worry about it.
He has very strong opinions about Skytail ciphers.
Yes. Then to decipher it, you gotta have a stick that's the same diameter as the original one. Same diameter as the original one, huh? Duh. Then you just wrap the paper around that stick and you can read the code. A wooden box. There's something in here. Luminol.
Oh,
it's
thanks.
the Spritzy-Spritzy!
That's awesome! What the hell is this thing? Some kind of Spritzy-Spritzy bottle? There's something written on it. Lumen... Can't read anything else. The label's all faded.
Let me see that. Oh, let me see that. He just grabbed it from him. That wasn't very nice. Oh, this is Spritzy-Spritzy. You know, forensics guys use it at crime scenes.
Oh yeah, that stuff that glows blue when you spray it on blood. Even if the blood's been wiped off, it'll still glow.
Yeah, Spritzy-Spritzy.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to Cameo from Emma. Turns out Emma is 0.
Oh shit.
Never saw it coming.
Yeah. It's a shit bucket.
I got a bucket. Oh no, they were stealing my bucket.
It's a tin bucket. Hey, Jumpy. Do you remember back in elementary school when you spilled all of our paint across the whole classroom? They made you clean it up, and all they gave you was a sponge and a bucket. Like this.
Hey, come on now. Can't we just leave the past in the past?
Could you have not spilled our paint all over the fucking floor? How about that? The rabbit hutch.
Can we go see the rabbits, George? Huh?
Oh, you just reminded me of it. The rabbit hutch, I mean.
How did I remind you of something like that?
Jumpy and the broom. You were always playing around with the broom in front of the rabbit hutch.
I was.
Don't you remember? You mean you don't remember that summer either?
Of course I remember. How could I forget something like that? It was terrible.
Oh. Read the room, dude.
They were in the 6th grade. Junpei and June had been assigned to take care of the classroom pets, the rabbits.
I do like bunny rabbits.
Their chief duty was to clean the hutches every morning.
Every morning is a bit much.
On the final day of school before summer vacation began, Junpei overslept.
You want them to be able to build like a little bit of a nest, and so that way you want to clean it about once a week. So that way they feel more like at home, but if you clean it every day and they're very nervous about it, they never quite settle in, and then they always remain kind of bitey. So the good recommendation is about once a week. They were cleaning it too much.
He rushed to school and found June standing in front of the rabbit hutches. No sooner had Junpei arrived than June began to cry. He had no idea why until he looked behind
That's
her
also
into the rabbit hutch.
Ridiculously large hutch. Did you kill my fucking bunnies?
The first thing he saw was blood.
I swear to God, game.
The hutch was filled with dead bodies of the rabbits.
1 out of 10.
Even after their teachers and friends came to see what the commotion was, June couldn't stop crying.
Don't kill the bunnies. I just kept crying and crying until you came over. You held my hand, and you looked very serious, and you said, "Don't cry. I'm gonna catch the person who did this." After you told me that, I finally stopped crying.
Well, the real fun started after you quit crying. You told me we were going to catch the killer together. June smiled, and a little bit of the flush of life returned to her cheeks.
Then we decided that we'd ambush him.
Yeah, I remember.
I remember.
The school also kept roosters and guinea pigs. Junpei and June had decided the murderer would likely return to finish off the rest of the animals. They would ambush the killer at night. Junpei and June hid behind the hutch at dusk and waited. It was a warm summer night. The quiet sound of crickets whispered through the air. As the sun went down, the stars began to wink at them from the sky. And June's Akane Kuroshiki's face. That night was something Junpei knew he would never forget as long as he lived. But the murderer never showed up. We waited for them all summer vacation and they never showed up.
Yeah, but the animals didn't get attacked either. I think all that work amounted to something, you know?
He'd felt the same way, but it was good to hear her say it. Although, you know, if you think about it, we were probably taking on a lot more than we could handle.
No? What do you mean?
She looked up at him, confused. Oh, come on, we were just kids. If whoever killed the rabbits had actually showed up, they probably would have had a knife or something. I mean, you must have been pretty worried, right?
I wasn't worried. Because you were there with me.
She blushed furiously.
You know, no one else wanted to take care of the animals.
Clearly embarrassed, she tried desperately to change the subject.
I was the only one who asked to do it, at first.
Yeah, boys don't really want to bother with taking care of animals, you know?
I don't like Junpei. Well, yeah, but you asked to do it after I did, didn't you?
If it wasn't the rabbits, they were gonna make me do something else. You know how that school was. I figured it'd be better if I was working with somebody who wasn't too much of a loudmouth, right? Somebody who wasn't gonna tell on me if I felt like blowing it off.
Really? That's why you volunteered?
Yeah, it is. He nodded quickly and much too earnestly, and then quickly looked away at something very important.
Junpei's a fucking idiot. Really?
Of course. Of course.
For real, Joe?
That hadn't been the reason. Of course. He had asked to take care of the rabbits so that he could be near June. But it had been so long ago, he couldn't bring himself to tell her how felt back then. It would be Embarrassing. He took a quick breath to clear his head, tossed the broom up, and then snatched it out of the air. Well, we don't really have time to be walking down memory lane like this, you know? Gotta figure out a way out of this room, otherwise...
Yes. I'm going to look over there, where the bunnies are.
June nodded curtly, then turned and walked away.
Turns out June killed the bunnies.
Rude. I should get back to it myself.
And the entire point of this game is to kill June to get back on the bunnies. Because gotta catch the killer.
Yeah, it turns out Junpei is 0. And he knew the whole time.
Oh, shit.
That's right, the pool of blood. Forgot. Whoopsie doodle. Junpei turned around and looked at the room. At Snag's body. Chunks of flesh and organs still lay on the floor. Going on and on about old times right next to a corpse. What were we doing?
Well, you know, people have funerals all the time, man. It's not that unusual.
It's not unusual. Well, maybe it was because we're in this mess. Despite such a situation, or perhaps because of it, the mind turned to the farthest thing from death that it could find. Murdered rabbit. Still, Junpei couldn't help but feel a twinge of guilt at wanting so desperately to
I knew
live.
it was coming, and it still got me.
When Snake lay dead before him. I have to survive, no matter the cost. I need to make sure she gets out too. As he stared at the clumps of blackened flesh,
Just stay alive, that would be enough.
all Junpei could think of was how much he wanted to live. Hey, I found a broom.
Hey, can you do the thing with the toilet paper? And, yeah. Uh-huh. What are you doing with the broom?
What if I wrap the toilet paper around the broom?
Oh, so you wrap the toilet paper around the broom, huh? Looks like the symbols line up perfectly. It says 634 plus.
Whoa, 634 plus. The dividing wall that separates the toilets.
The toilet. What do you think this is? It looks kind of like tar.
It doesn't look like tar.
No,
at all.
it looks like somebody broke open a pen.
Yeah, like a dry erase pen.
Yeah. It's kind of sticky. I don't think we can just wipe it off. Did the blue meanie just kind of like shoot his goo all over there?
Shoot your goo, my dude.
Right, you know, like you're on a boat and all of a sudden, you know, you can't get back to your room in time, but something won't go down. So you go to the bathroom, you take care of it, and it's just blue everywhere.
Benito Mussolini and the Blue Meanie and Cowboy Curtis and Zombie the Genie, Robocop, Terminator, Captain Kirk, Darth Vader, Lopan, Superman, every single Power Ranger.
Mostly Lopan.
Bill S. Preston, Theodore Logan, Spock the Rock, Doc Ock, and Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, all of them.
Alright. Oh, sorry, we missed that last one.
Yeah, there was a line, and it was what about hot water? Hot water? If we had some really hot water, like boiling hot, then maybe that would wash it off.
That's true.
Yeah, probably. It's a water tank for a toilet.
I've seen a lot of OC guys try and hide the piece in something like this. Usually for a 187 or something. Yes, they think it's clever. Don't know when they'll figure out everyone else thinks it's clever too. You know, they saw it in The Godfather.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I mean, I know peace, but what's OC?
Organized crime, which is just every other person in Russia, but you know. What is that, some kind of police slang? Huh? Probably. Huh? What did I say? Why does he look all sad now?
It's not really important right now, guys. Let's just check it out, alright?
Oh, he's not wasting any time.
Oh, hey,
Whoa.
look, a screwdriver. The toilet's tank. It doesn't look like the pipes that are supposed to take water to it are working.
Hey, there's something in there. You see it? Yeah, I tried to grab that.
It's a screwdriver. We can unscrew things with this.
I don't know why they always leave screwdrivers behind. Like, that would be such a useful thing on this ship. They always leave all the stuff that they find, like, in the rooms.
Yeah. Just a screwdriver, a gun would be handy, as pointed out before.
Yeah.
But yeah, screwdriver. Really, compass.
Yeah.
Handy. Weird shit like that. Just keep on to it. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Was there something we needed to unscrew somewhere?
There's something I needed to screw in here. This is a flathead, though, so it's probably less useful.
I remember there's a terrible joke. I'm trying to remember it. I remember the punchline, but I can't remember the actual question.
Oh, good.
So, yeah. There's nothing in the toilet.
If there was, that would be gross. Back in Moscow, I would hang out below the city all the time in sewers with Sergey, because Sergey would keep all his drugs there, and he would send some to me, but I am cops would not do that sort of thing. I just take them in, and he's just like, oh, you enjoying using those drugs? And I'm like, yes, my crime division knows it, but all the same. There might be something in the tank, you know? Let's open that shit up. Red keycard.
And also, this tank had water.
It's a red card. Probably a keycard. You know, last time I got the red card, I was kicked off my soccer team. It was bullshit. Putin was the judge on the field. He was He was like on horse. He blew whistle. He said, "Red card, you leave now." And I had to go home. It was unfortunate. Do you remember if you saw card during the right around? Yeah.
So you believe Putin is acting as a referee for soccer matches in Russia?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
I assume that you just see Putin riding on a horse everywhere you go.
Right. Gotcha.
Because there are many Putin clones, as we've previously established.
Would it be sort of like Slender Man, that game, to where, you know, you just walk around for a bit and then you see him off in the distance?
Right, you pick up some papers and then all of a sudden you turn around and he's there.
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything, he just stands there and the picture gets all fuzzy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just Putin. He's just everywhere in Russia.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, he's got clones.
I already checked all 3 toilets, you know.
I used all 3 of them.
Nothing unusual there. Move along, nothing unusual here. Why don't you trust me? Or what, you don't trust me? Yeah.
Huh? It looks like there's something down there on that grate. I think it's a card. Yeah, it's a blue card. Can't reach it though. It's too deep.
It's a thermometer. Can you get it off?
No. It's screwed onto the wall.
Hey, Junpei. You know why thermometers only go up to 107 degrees Fahrenheit?
Nope, can't say I ever thought about that.
At 107 degrees, the cells in the human body start to die, and the organs begin to shut down. The proteins in your cells start to harden. It's like when you hard boil an egg. Even if you cool it down afterwards, it won't go back to being a raw egg.
Conversely, you could freeze dry an egg, and then... No, what was it? They did something where they made an egg... No, they made meringue out of egg whites, and then they put it in the pressure chamber thing that takes out the air.
Yeah, the
and
vacuum
it became
chamber.
egg whites again.
Yeah.
Which is very exciting.
In other words, it's dead. That's why thermometers don't go past 107. There's no point.
Oh yeah?
But it's pretty rare for a fever to get that high. Even viruses and stuff don't usually drive the body temperature up to 107. Of course, there are other external things that could.
Like what? Like a blowtorch?
Well, let's see. Something like getting locked in a sauna. Or getting thrown into an incinerator and burnt to death.
Huh. Yeah, I guess that would be a little hotter than 107 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, I got it. Huh? What's up?
No. Nothing. Forget about it. Fair enough.
What's all that about?
Oh, you took the thermometer off. It says open at the bottom of the gauge. I wonder what it means.
Maybe when it gets that hot, something will open? Do we want to call it in the middle of this one? Because we're at like 40 minutes already.
Yeah, we probably should.
Yeah, because we still got some stuff to do in this escape room.
Yeah, we'll call it here.
So we'll call it here. Cool. So, that's been fun so far. We had a bad story about rabbits. Lenny was there. George was there.
I was very upset. Jojo was there.
As soon as he said he wanted to go through door number 3, I was just like, oh, we get the rabbit story through that one. Going down the rabbit hole.
Jojo.
Yeah. Not a bizarre adventure. A
No.
rabbit.
Yeah, Jojo Rabbit. Anyways,
A fine film.
I'll go ahead and do my shout out.
Okay.
This morning, YouTube started suggesting an odd thing to me about this Pablo Escobar phone, which is interesting. I'm not a huge phone guy. I'm usually 3 or 4 generations back, and it's a hand-me-down. I don't care. But it just struck me as really odd. So I went and asked Kevandre, because he's usually more up-to-date on that stuff, if he had heard about it, and he hadn't. So we found a YouTuber.
MKBHD.
Yeah, MKBHD. What, like, Marquise Brownlee?
Marcus Brownlee.
Okay. Marcus Brownlee. Yeah, he did a thing on it where he had even, like, heard about it. It's very obviously just a repainted version of another phone. He had ordered it, and you start seeing it reviews on YouTubes and stuff like that, trying for them to, like, sponsor it, and they were even going on that one app where you pay celebrities to say shit.
Cameo.
Cameo, thank you. And getting certain celebrities that would take the deal to just talk about the phone.
Quote-unquote celebrities.
Quote-unquote
They
celebrities.
got Chris Hansen.
And some Swedish chick.
Some chick who is the wife of some famous guy.
Yeah. And it's all just a really, really bizarre story. And for some reason, they're taking phones and putting gold over them and trying to sell it off as something new for way cheap.
Yeah, so they bought Galaxy Fold phones,
Yeah.
and then they just they put a gold foil thing on the outside, and they're marketing it because it's the brother of Pablo Escobar is the one selling these phones. So they add in extra bloatware into the phones and add custom backgrounds of Pablo Escobar's mugshot as the default wallpaper, and then selling this phone that goes for $1,800 or something, or cheaper than that. But anyway, a really expensive folding screen phone,
Yeah.
and selling it for $350.
Or $3.99. They have 2 versions, so...
Quote unquote selling it. Basically, you pay them, and then maybe you get it. It was a very interesting story.
If you're a reviewer on YouTube or someone in the tech industry who they think will promote the phone, you get it.
Yes.
Otherwise, no, fuck you.
And then, he scraped off the gold stuff on the side. You still see the Samsung logo underneath.
They didn't even remove the Samsung logo
And
before.
the whole thing with it is that they're talking trash about Samsung too. They bought the website ripsamsung.com.
That's right.
Why? Why are they talking trash about Samsung when they're literally buying and repackaging and selling Samsung phones?
No idea.
It's a very strange story.
Yeah, it's definitely worth looking into. It's very strange.
Very
and,
reminiscent of the Soulja Boy game console.
Yeah,
From a while back.
Start at Marcus Brownlee, and you can expand out from there. Definitely do not buy the phone.
Crazy shit. Anyway,
I also say don't buy the phone because I don't think the folding screen...
the folding screen thing is stupid.
Yeah.
Check me again in 5 years. Maybe that's the standard. I don't know.
Yeah, right now, though, there's too much, creases in the phone. It's not going flat. The screens are splitting on the seams of the layers.
Yeah.
I wouldn't spend money on it yet.
I remember when I was just like, oh, why would anybody want a phone that's all screen? That's ridiculous and stupid. That's never going to catch on. So, don't listen to me when it comes to tech advice.
Really, the Motorola flip phone with the one screen, I think that's great if they can get it to work and the technology advances. So, like, version 4 or 5, I might be looking at it, but not right now.
I'll be watching LG for it because they've got the kind of curved screens. They're kind of the leader in that for TVs and stuff right now.
Oh, yeah.
So they've got, like, this thing where you go into a hall and it's just, like, nothing but screen as the walls, but it's, like, all geometrical.
Yeah.
They're kind of the kings of that right now. So I think that they'll be the first ones to truly get the folding screen thing right. I just don't think they've done it yet.
I'm also looking forward to see-through screens.
I don't know that I'm looking forward to that.
I think it's going to be interesting.
I think that everything is going to be very obnoxious. I was just talking about this the other day with Garrison because he was using Elusive Man background as his Zoom background before he moved on to the other thing.
Okay.
And he was just like, yeah, it's the coolest office in the world. I'm like, is it though? Like, all of the screens in Mass Effect are see-through hologram screens, and you got this giant-ass star right behind it. that's going to get really annoying really fast. Because it's going to go right through it. And you're going to be like, ah, fuck. And I'm just like, I don't really want see-through holograph stuff. I mean, I want holograms. Give me holograms. But, like, not as the only. You know what I mean? You feel what I'm saying, my words, they are a flutter.
I'm aware of the phrase, have your cake and eat it too. Yes, I'm aware of what you're saying.
Yes. Basically.
Anyways, what's your shout out?
Anyway, so last time I did a shout out to Animal Crossing New Horizons. This time I'm going to do a shout out to my boy who is a villager in that game, Camofrog. He finally fucking moved into my fucking village. That piece of shit took 3 days for me to convince him. But he's here. He's living. He says 10 hut. He's a good boy.
Nice.
He's a cranky villager from Animal Crossing. He's one of my OGs from the GameCube version. Him and Bob are my top 2 favorites. I'm going to get Bob in soon, but right now I'm getting Camofrog and now Rosie because the Sausage Fest in my town right now, so I need to get more goals. But yeah, shout outs to Camofrog. He's a great random NPC.
Yes.
Completely indistinguishable from all of the other cranky villagers. Oh well. Alright.
Sometimes that works.
See you guys.
Thanks, guys. Colonel!